Greetings again, dear lovely viewer, and to all my subscribers. Thank you for sticking by with me. I know I've not been posting out videos for a little while, but I've been busy. I've had a lot of stuff on. And I'm just about to indulge in a beer called Bacchus. And this is a cherry beer. And, it does look quite nice. That out of there, because I need this for what we've got to do today, and it's shout out time first. Let's get this thing opened, and then let's crack on with shout outs. How am I going to open this? Oh, yeah. With a lighter. There we go. Bottoms up. Let's have a look at this. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's Bacchus. I can't remember where I got that, but I'm going to need that because I need to steady my hand. And, well, for what we're about to have a look at. But anyway, now it's shout out time. So, Dave, this one's for you. Daz, this one's for you. And to a certain girl that I like, you know who you are. This one's definitely for you, babe. Now, let's get talking about this job. The previous video is linked right there. So get on and check that. And I've lost, oh no, there's my belt. Yeah, that'll do. That's the bell. Anyway, so this video is basically the soldering repair of that MAKITA IMPACT WRENCH. Waffle, this is a job that's been sat around for a few weeks, well, in fact, a couple of months now, this has been, because I've just been so snowed under, so I really do apologise for not putting out videos. It's just been I've been inundated with a whole bunch of stuff going on. And I've been procrastinating this particular job because you're about to see just how much of a pain in the arse it is. Pardon my language. Because this is basically literally surgery. Yes, I'm drinking this at what is now 01:57 hours on the 12th of the 7th, 2019. It's at 2 o'clock in the morning. But listen, not a sound in sight. I couldn't be doing this during the day with all the rumpus around my area and people thrashing about in cars, as you've heard in other videos. Waffle. Let's have a look at what we've got to deal with, shall we? Because it's right there on the bench. It's there. Now, I can zoom into that all day long, but you might not be able to see what's going on there. Not properly. Because there's a light in the way. That's actually a microscope. But that's the inside parts of that MAKITA IMPACT wrench. Let's go and have a look now on my monitor. I'm going to show you what the hell this is all about. When I finish this, I need to steady my hand because you'll see why in just a moment. Let's have a look at this first of all. And I have a pointing tool here. Now, the situation is, this wire's become broken for this MAKITA IMPACT wrench, and as a result, when you press a trigger, nothing happens. So I've proposed a fix, and this could be interesting because, well, let's just have a look at the diagram and I'll explain. that in the middle, this isn't the target. That there represents the clad or copper clad aluminium wire that I have to join. The red is its sheathing, as you'll see in a moment. The white ring is an airspace. The blue is an inner heat shrink tubing, which I'm going to, after soldering, well, I'll slip the heat shrink tubing over, do the solder, and then pull the tubing over, as you'll see, and that's what that is. That's before I've actually heat shrunk it down. The black outer ring is the outer heat shrink tubing. This will all become apparent as I move on with this. Now you'll notice that the number 1 there. Look at my little logo. That's the Totally Amazing logo with a 1 in the middle. Well, there's another one. Look, there's number 2. Basically, once you've done the join and you apply heat, and then as you'll see, that airspace is gone, because that heat shrink will, basically what heat shrink tubing does is, once you apply heat to it, it does exactly that. It shrinks to about half its size, therefore performing the functions of a tight seal. This logo here, or not logo, picture or whatever you want to call it, is the cross section. So there's your red wire through there. The green represents the solder join, and the black is the heat shrink tubing. Happy with that? Good. Let's have a look at the actual footage of what we're dealing with. There you are. And what you see moving in the background there is me. Now this is a particularly obnoxious, narcissistic pain in the arse of a job to deal with anyway. This is a pair of tweezers. Oh yeah, and I do apologise for sweating as well. It's extremely hot in here. I don't know what the hell the temperature is, but it's bloody warm. I haven't got a thermometer here either. But probably in the high 20s. I've got all this machinery running. Anyway, waffle. Here's your tweezers. Now you'll see. Look at that for a job that I've got to solder up. Get those 2 wires joined. And as you can see, that's not bad soldering when I've tinned it. There's little hooks on the end, and I've deliberately done that. I did that a couple of weeks ago, and then I just sort of left the job on the desk. But it's got to a point now where I really need this done. Took me a while to think about exactly how I wanted to go about this, because there's many ways. But I'm doing this basically in the medical industry. You know, you get broken blood vessels. I'm essentially performing the same operation, but instead of there being blood coming out of here, there's electricity passing through there instead. And the principle of this is easy to understand. You'll get it when I start doing this in just a moment. Now, in the medical industry, well, this is a reason why I was never a medical surgeon, because I like the beer too much, but in the medical industry, you use this technique to repair something called an aortic dissection. I'll go into what one of those is at another day, but anyway, waffle. I better get on and get this done. So you just keep watching. I've got to do some prep work anyway. So we've got our heat shrink tubing here. Is the inner one? Yeah, so we've got the outer and the inner one, as you can see. Sort of different dimensions. There's a camera. There they are. So let's just crack on and get this done, shall we? Waffle, waffle. Now I would love to go at this with a gas-powered iron, but problem is, as you can see, if I was to use gas near that, I'll just end up burning through the entire job. So this has to be done on a battery-powered soldering iron, which looks like that. So this is going to be an awkward pain in the backside if ever there was one. And I have no idea how the hell this is going to turn out. So the struggle, people, is on. So what I'm just going to do here is get this prepped. And sleeve that over. So let's get ourselves in for there. That's what we've got to work with. Oh, I dropped that, have I? Yeah, more beer required then. This is the reason, people, why I gave up on med school and just stuck doing this. So, let's just take our tweezers and get that. Cut that off. Dropped it again, but yeah. Let's see if. Keep your eyes on the screen. So just offering this up anyway to the job. That might be too short. That piece might actually be too short, so I want to cut. I don't really like this side. It's one for the tweezers up. So it's going to be about there, I would have thought. Just knock that off over there. Just dropped two in there. There he is. Yeah, it should be fine, right? Okay. I need to get that out of there after dropping it. Now, what we're going to have to do here is move that crop clip down slightly. Excellent. Now, I need the thicker tube. You'll see where I'm going with this in just a moment. Just shorter. Gives us those two pieces. Now what we need to do is slide one inside the other. Alright, let's cut off another piece of the short one. That's not very good, is it? That's the one we need there. take that slightly shorter. And then slide this in that, as you can see. That's, where's that going to go? Where's that? Not. What's going on with that? These gloves are really getting in my way. That piece has actually collapsed anyway, so that's not very good. Let's just cut off better piece. This is so fiddly though, people. This is so fiddly. That should do it. Let's try again. So we have that piece there. Slide that inside that. Perfect fit, as you can see. Let's just get the tweezers. And you'll see. Is that going to focus? Yeah. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, basically now what we've got to do is move the top one out of the way. Slide the whole thing over. There we are. Now you can see exactly what's going on. Now we're ready for soldering. Let's just zoom in a bit. Do apologise as well for the state of the workbench and all. I'm just so busy. There we are. Now what we need to do is get going. Basically, where's my pointer? It's the outer sheathing. It's the inner sheathing. So a wire we're going to have to join. And let's just put this away. We need our pointer. Sort of jumped its fixing that. That's not close enough. Need to get these two to actually sit together. As I intended. God, this is not easy. It's not close enough. There we are. Now we just need to bead some solder over that. But probably just before we do, I'm just going to move the bottom crop clip down a little, if it will. I think it will. That's awkward. Let's take that off entirely. The struggle on this, people, is real. Is that close? Not sticking up too much. It's not going to work. That looks good. I think we're ready for soldering. So let's get going. First of all, I'm going to need to apply some flux on that using a cotton wool bud and some flux. Just roll some on there, and then I'll just very carefully. Shaking a little bit, right? So what we'll do in a moment, we'll just have another glug of beer and just take our time a little bit. It's not a race. This is not a race at all. That beer is, that Brackus or Barkus, whatever it is fantastic. Let's get our soldering iron on the go. Shouldn't take too long to heat up. It's probably around 40 seconds or so. The light means we're on. You can hear the hissing. Let's move that down. Not enough. We've got smoke. Have got smoke pouring off. Let's see what we can do. So I'm going to join. Looks like a pretty good join to me. I think that looks like a very, very good join. Let's just... yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I just need to trim off some of that excess now. I think so. Now, for that, let's need... oh, this is going to be awkward. Let's just move the mouse out of the way. This is awkward. Can actually zoom out now a little bit and show you how delicate this really is. Yeah, you'll still be able to see what's going on here. Let's show it off a little bit. Just wondering, that might actually slip over top, hopefully, does it? does it. Let's just move the... Right. Hopefully you can get that. That looks like it's gone. That actually looks like it's joined. That's fantastic. That actually looks like that's joined. And there we are. Let's pull that over. There we are. Looks pretty good. It does look pretty respectable. Now all we need to do is slide the outer sheath over the top. And we need some tweezers for this. This is where things get a bit awkward. That's awkward. That's not. Yeah, okay. You should still be able to. If I'm not keeping my fat head in the way. Sorry, now the gloves are in the way. Just bear with me. Sharp tweezers. Let's try with spade ones. Oh, we need that. Isn't that gone? We've lost our position. Scope is not playing ball now. It's not the view we want. Where are you? Come back into view. That's not it. Because... Oh, yeah, come on. Oh dear. This is going to be a nightmare trying to angle the scope now, isn't it? Just like that. That's it there. So what's going on with that? That's it there. That's the join we've just made. There we are. It seems to be okay. Just can't get that out of sheathing over that. Aha! There we are. Whew! This could actually be a very quick repair. Just slide that over. There we are. And now time for heat shrink. So, we're going to need our hot iron again. So that means heating this thing up, touching it to the heat shrink, and you should see what happens if this goes to plan. Seems okay. That's a little bit concerning there, but it should be As you can see, they are starting to shrink. I think that looks half decent. A couple of bulges are there. Let's try to those nice and level. A bit more on the underside. That. Bit more there. I'd say that's a pretty reasonable effort. I'd say that's very reasonable. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've managed to do. So let's just give it a quick toast. What we can do is just heat up the bottom side of that just a tad. Just pull that tight. Should pull tight. Looking like it is. Yeah, that's fairly reasonable. I can just quickly finish that with a lighter. Just very, very quickly. Ah, glove. Ow. Whew. Yeah, that caught my glove on fire. There you do. That is fairly reasonable. So there we are. I think that is a pretty good repair. Whew. God dear. Actually, it smells of burnt glove, burnt flesh. Oh dear. But there we are. That definitely looks like a reasonable repair. That should. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. That. Now what we're going to do is just finish it off with a little bit of tape. I wouldn't worry too much about the tail end of whatever solder that's on that. We're just going to wrap a little bit of this is duct tape. Well, it's not strictly duct tape, but it's like the stuff they use in hot air ducts anyway. So we'll just go ahead and wrap some of that around. Yeah. That's nowhere near wide enough. God, my judgment was piss poor tonight. That will also just provide a little bit of heat sinking and heat dissipation, as well as help hold things together a little bit. So it'll just peel off this. So it looks like foil basically. Oh dear. Actually just, oh dear, it stinks. Just to basically set fire to my fingers on camera. How good was that? Oh dear. Burning gloves, they reek. Oh, that's not going to stick, is it? Is it? That's definitely not wanting to adhere to that. That's strange because the stuff normally does stick to heat shrink. That's what it was designed for. Maybe better off to just take that out of there. So, wrap that ear there. That'll also guard against some vibration as well. Hopefully that fits inside the thing. So, you know, just the last part of the operation now is just trim that off without cutting through that wire. That will just be sadness really. So we'll just like nick in that. And there we go. A job fit for a job, let's say. That's definitely fairly respectable. There we are. Whew. Oh dear. Oh, that stinks, that glove remnants. Whew. Oh well. Job's done though. And yeah, as I said, I've been thinking about a certain girl as well. I think you know who you are. We're definitely going to have to go out for dinner, if you're up for that. Just let me know. Wink, wink. Let me know when you're ready, and we will. But that, definitely anyway, is a successful operation. That's, yeah, alright. Might look a little bit messy, but I can assure you it's not. That's just under a microscope, and yeah, well, I will tidy that off anyway, and I'll show you the final finished job. Oh shit, that's still hot. Didn't really want that landing near that lighter. That would have been sadness if that gone up. Anyway, yep. Now you see why I couldn't use gas near that, because that would have just burned through the whole crapping lot. That would have been a real pain in the arse. 40 minutes as well. This is below an hour. Excellent. Anyway, catch you soon. This has been yours truly. Totally amazing. Your home of scientific knowledge, truth, discovery, research. This is the 1st of January 2K19. Yours truly. This is also the bell. A little bit cut down from the other one. This is a bit more pocket sized. And it might even have a belt clip on it. Wouldn't that be something, wouldn't it? So get that bell on. See you soon. Ka-chow. Mwah. Bye. Where do I go to cut this thing off? Damn, I've not even made a video for so long I can't even remember how to end a video. Wow.